Welcome everybody, VST here, VSP Tech. As you can see, I'm starting my day today with the S21 Ultra, and as you can see, it is 8:28. So the aim of this video is going to be a follow-up to the latest January update that we got on our phones. The update was 500 and something megabytes. Usually the security updates are only 2 to 50 megabytes. So I just want to make a follow-up, guys, show you how my phone behaves. Does it stutter? How are the animations? Is it usable? And also, of course, I'm going to do a Geekbench follow-up and etc. There is a lot of controversy around the One UI 4 Android 12. People really complain that the phone is not usable, that it stutter. I just want to show you guys my experience. I didn't really touch anything on my phone, and in this video I'm going to use it like for real, so you can just see usually what I'm doing, how I read my email, how I read some of the messages, what application I use. The idea really is to see how well the phone behaves or doesn't. So yeah, stay tuned, and by the way, you can subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys. I'm now in my car heading towards my morning coffee part of the daily routine. Very often once I'm in my car, I get some messages, so I'm trying to check some of the notifications there, and I use the phone a lot. Really, you should not do this. I try to avoid using my phone while driving, and yeah, it's a bad habit, but anyway, I do it mostly when I'm waiting on some red light. Hey, let's try to see how the phone will behave trying to access some of the applications. Let's try to open Telegram, right? Okay, yep, here's some pictures of my car. By the way, changed rings here. E39, what a great combination with a very nice and premium phone, a new phone, old car, top combination. Okay guys, yeah, back to the video here. Let's try to check the home animation, no problem at all. Let's try to cycle through the screens, not a problem at all. Let's go to the recents menu, seems to be quite okay. Let's now also unravel the notifications and the quick settings, okay? Let me just do this one more time. Notifications, quick settings, not so bad. Let's now go to the left where I have Google, because this used to lag sometimes. Oops, I just got a notification. Okay, yeah, some code there. Facebook notification works pretty much okay. Okay, let's head towards the coffee and we do another check there. All right, and now we're back to testing, guys. First thing I want to test on this phone is really unlocking the phone. So I'll pick up the phone, I'll just unlock the phone, and yeah, sometimes it's gonna work, sometimes not. But it's important to see if we're gonna get somehow of a stutter or not. So okay, just going to try to unlock it again, guys. All right, double tap to wake up the screen, unlock, because here, this is very annoying. If you have a brand new phone or a premium phone and you guys unlock it straight away, and yeah, it stutters, so this is very unpleasant. Now in this case, I can say 100% safe, no problems with unlocking so far. All right, so I can just do this one more time, guys. I'm gonna double tap the phone and I'm going to unlock it. Okay, I'm gonna stop moving for some time to just get the focus on, but it worked quite nice. One more test on the home screen menu, so I'm gonna go to the home screen settings. Okay, this is here also one area where Samsung observes a lot of stutter. It's not pleasant at all, and of course the probably top 3 in my list of annoying stutters is here, notifications and unravel. When you do this and when your phone lags installs, yeah, then you go and scratch your head thinking, why did not I buy the latest iPhone, right? But guys, right now with the latest security patch, seems to be quite okay. Let's do some scrolling here around the menus. Seems to be pretty nice. If we also go inside the settings, you see, not a problem at all. So I'm just gonna do this one more time. Gonna go on the home screen settings. All right, not a problem at all. Then I'm gonna go and try to access some of my notifications. Let's try to actually open some of my notifications. We get a new video from Charlie, so let's try to open that one. Okay.
I like playing at recess with you.
Yeah, see, everything works up and running, no problem at all, no stutters at all. So let me just try to do some more. So I'm gonna open another of my notifications on Facebook, because I really promise you guys, I'm gonna show you like the real stuff. Okay, so let's just scroll down a bit. Okay, we have some payments there. Okay, let me try open my email. Okay, see some of the spam I got. Yep, email here. Okay, pretty nice, I would say. What I'm gonna do right now next, guys, I usually go and have my coffee, and then of course I put either Spotify or Mixcloud. So let me just try to put Spotify, listen to some music, and we'll continue with the testing. As I'm now inside a coffee, of course, browsing some of the favorite websites. Yesterday, by the way, Dexter's Finale, if you're a fan. I'm trying to see or encounter some of the stutters. Right now, I would say it's quite okay. Going back to the home settings, trying to see some of the applications from the home settings. And again, guys, the whole idea is for me to present you the experience that you'll get if you have an S21 Ultra. I'm now going for the recent menu. You can just see all my applications are open. I'm going to open Telegram right now. I'm going to go in one of the chats to just try to scroll down. And again, I'm really looking to get this occasional stutter, which right now appeared a bit, but I would say more or less it's quite consistent. I'm gonna open Facebook right now and just scroll through my feed so that you'll see I would not be really not happy with a phone like this. Open Mixcloud to just change some of the musics there. The whole idea really is how smooth a user interface can be, and this is why I'm doing this video, because I really wanted to show the real thing. Scrolling down to the music list. Now guys, I'm gonna go and try to check again some of the home settings, but not on my home screen, on another screen. Now I'm gonna open some of my widgets. Probably the best animation in a widget, Spotify. Opening Spotify, I'm gonna do a quick browse through Spotify, trying to go through my favorite song list and etc. Just again to give you this glimpse, this try to see the experience that I have on my phone. And I'm gonna open right now the optimization widget. I'm going to optimize my phone, which you already see should really be in a good condition, no need for optimization. This here is something cool. I'm going from the last screen to the home screen, just trying to check the animation. And now guys, we are on the camera opening, camera closing. A lot of you know this has been a problem with some of the One UI interfaces, not so consistent. In this version, again, the January 2022 update on the S21 series, personally on my Ultra, I don't think it's problematic. Switching between the lenses, now going back on my home screen, trying to access Google settings, seems to be quite okay. I don't have these stutters that I used to have, or let's say, to just be fair with you guys, I have the stutters, but the frequency is really not so high, which means I don't encounter them so often. Now I'm going into my OLX, I'm going into my browsing. I usually am a person that have like 50-60 tabs opening, going inside, checking some of the things for my Beamer. This is pretty much what I'm doing every morning when I'm having the coffee. Home settings, check again. I'm gonna go now and try to see some of the wallpapers. I'm really trying to walk you around the interface, guys, to just try to get that stutter. Now again, very important, notification unveil, and try to play a bit with the notification. Try to dismiss one of the notification. I will also later try to expand some of the notifications just to see what the action is. Going now on my quick settings, try to go for the airplane mode. Stuttering was also appearing here. Now, not so badly like it used to be. Here, guys, the promised action with the notifications. I would say quite nice. And now it's time for the inevitable Geekbench benchmark, which I always run just to check things. Okay, guys, I'm gonna run the benchmark right now. Why I'm doing this? The first time I did upgrade from December to the January update, the results were, yeah, pretty much horrible. I got around 500 on the single core and around 2000 something on the multi-core score, which is really low. And you always know, I think it's fairly simple. If I get the results around the average scores here listed for my phone in Geekbench, I would assume my phone did a nice job. If I didn't get something really above the average scores, I'm just very happy with this. And if I get below the average scores here, then yeah, I'm not so happy. But that's kind of normal. Every time you do update your firmware, the phone needs some time. So this is why I'm saying, you know, don't do this. I'm just doing this here for the science, but I always try to do a follow-up video. Right, because usually benchmark is putting a lot of stress on your phones. Every time you do update the phone gets very heated, and yeah, it's just not the ideal way for you and your phone to run the benchmark. Hence, I'm doing another session just to see the results. But last time when I had the January update, I also ran the 3D mark, which pretty much showed some nice results. So don't really trust all these benchmark guys. They're just there to try to give you some viewpoints and to try to compare it with some baseline results, but just trust what you see. Just trust the way your phone behaves, the way you have it in your hand, and what you see with your own eyes. If you're happy with the performance of your phone, then you probably don't need to do any more optimizations, like even running the Good Guardians apps optimization and etc, etc. But if you're unhappy, there are some things that you can do, and of course I made videos about this. But okay, let's just try to see how much we're gonna get from Geekbench days after I am running the January update for the S21 series on my Ultra. And the moment is near, guys. I'm gonna hit the zoom here. Wow, 1040 on the single core score and 3222. So I'm gonna make a point right now. I'm gonna go here to single core and just show you guys the average. So the average for the S21 Ultra is 924, and I got way above the average, which is quite good. The multi-core even better. The average for the multi-core score is 3085, and I get way better, 3222. So that's what I'm saying, guys. You need to leave your phone for a few days after you update it to just be able to do this kind of benchmarks. Right now, with 1040 on the single core and 3222 on the multi-core, I am pretty happy with the performance of my S22 Ultra. But I always guide you guys to the real life, and I try to really show you the daily operation that I'm doing with the phone so that you can just see it is really far from perfect. There are stutters here and there. When I'm browsing my Twitter, it's not so smooth. And yeah, it's hardware, guys. And of course, we have software running on top of the hardware, so probably been able to be perfect. Of course, there is this other thing with the pricey phone, but Samsung really are doing their best. I've seen Max on Twitter, Max from XDA, saying that he heard that Samsung are now working with Snapchat and some other folks to try optimize the experience on the S22 Ultra, and I really hope if that's the case that they can really scale it down also with the top-bottom approach for the S21 Ultra, because you guys deserve to use this phone for a few years, and it should really behave and perform quite well. So guys, I really hope that you have liked this video. If that's the case, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for my channel, guys. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart, and please, you and your family stay safe until we meet in one of my next episodes. And with that said, VST over and bye.